In a recent announcement, President Biden revealed his intentions to request additional funding from Congress for the development of a new COVID-19 vaccine. This decision comes as concerns rise over an uptick in COVID cases and the emergence of a new variant. The president's statement also included a potential requirement for everyone, regardless of prior vaccination status, to take the new vaccine. The president, who was vacationing in the Lake Tahoe area, responded to a reporter's question regarding the COVID situation. He affirmed, "Yes, I can. I signed off this morning on a proposal we have to present to Congress, a request for additional funding for a new vaccine that is necessary. That works." President Biden further mentioned that there's a tentative recommendation for everyone to receive the vaccine, regardless of their previous vaccination history. Interestingly, the $40 billion funding request presented to Congress on August 11th did not explicitly mention COVID-19 funding. Instead, it focused on various allocations, including resources for Ukraine, U.S. federal disaster funds, and efforts to enhance enforcement along the U.S.-Mexico border to counter the flow of fentanyl. This move echoes the Biden administration's past endeavors to combat the virus. Back in 2022, the administration sought $9.5 billion for COVID-19 response efforts. However, this request was met with resistance from congressional lawmakers. Scientists and health officials are already anticipating the need for updated COVID-19 vaccines due to the ever-evolving nature of the virus. They are working on developing a new vaccine that targets a specific variant of the Omicron strain, known as XBB.1.5. This stands in contrast to the current combination shots that blend the original coronavirus strain with prevalent Omicron variants from the previous year. Come next month, the rollout of an annual fall COVID-19 shot is anticipated. Major pharmaceutical companies such as Pfizer, Moderna, and Novavax are actively developing doses of the XBB update. However, the process involves multiple steps, including approval from the Food and Drug Administration (FDA) and recommendations from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) for proper usage. President Biden's decision to request additional funding and focus on developing a new vaccine underscores the ongoing efforts to manage the pandemic. It's worth noting that this announcement comes nearly a year after President Biden initially declared the COVID-19 pandemic to be over in September 2022, albeit with the acknowledgement that work on the issue was still ongoing. While COVID-19 hospital admissions have shown a recent increase, the numbers are significantly lower than previous peaks observed during various waves of the pandemic. For instance, weekly hospital admissions were around 9,056 for the week ending July 29th, reflecting a 12% increase from the previous week. This is notably lower than the nearly 45,000 admissions witnessed in late July 2022 and the staggering 150,000 admissions during the Omicron surge in January 2022. As the virus continues to mutate, the need for updated vaccines remains paramount. President Biden's latest announcement emphasizes a proactive approach in ensuring the nation's readiness to address potential challenges posed by new variants.